So we are reacting to a live version of Taylor Swift. I forgot that she performed on her Eras tours. Believe it was in Mexico, and really looking forward to it. Really already excited to be watching this video. I've literally never seen her perform this live, so this is the first time I'm watching this.
On this one tonight, I've never played this live before.
I've never heard you sing this live before, ever. Nice, simple acoustic guitar. Ah, nice. Instead of the music she's singing, it's very cool.
How many days did I spend thinking about how you did me wrong.
Wow, the stadium is packed. So far, like what I've heard is like it's exactly in the same key. She might have just taken it one step lower, but she's singing it very close to the original, and it's great that she did the do 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 like in the beginning. I really enjoy that. I thought it was an instrumental thing, but she sang it, and that was cool. And she's singing more comfortably. She's more confident. Her voice feels a lot more solid compared to 2019. This is in 2024, I believe. She feels a lot more solid, much more confident in her voice, and her tone is still very much the lover tone. She's like able to do this, and which is very, you know, special about her, that she's able to bring back that tone that she sang with during that era, right? So it's not very low, but it still has that peppy poppy tone that she's going for. I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, your name
Oh, yeah.
There's something happened one magical night. I forgot that you existed.
Also, guitar playing is pretty cool. Then something happened, a magical ting ting, and she plays it and she palm mutes it right over there, which creates a very cool effect, and I really enjoyed that.
There's something happened one magical night. I forgot that you existed. Thought that you would kill me, but it didn't.
She seems to be enjoying it. Still doing the nice runs. Really nicely done, those runs. They were not perfectly executed, but very well done. In a live setting, you know, things cannot be perfect, but it's very, very good, and she did them exactly like she does in the studio version. And the acoustic guitar is just adding a different vibe to it. It doesn't feel like the same song with the acoustic guitar, which is really, really cool. And I feel like she is more comfortable in her skin. Her voice is more open. She's able to sing more freely, and I really am loving this performance. Audience is also loving it. So this run, and peaceful and quiet. This run, nice execution, nice. And like indifference, like as she said, indifference in a more speaking manner, just to kind of give us that delivery, give us that emotional delivery, where indifference is like, I'm indifferent, it doesn't matter. Like, so she's still doing that live. It's very, very cool. Right here. And then difference. Nice. She did it pretty cool. Enjoyed that.
I forgot that you got out some popcorn as soon as my rep started going down, down, down. Laughed on the schoolyard as soon as it tripped up and hit the ground.
So the whole time for ya. Like, it's still very similar to the tone that she had when she sang the lover whistle, which is a very phenomenal thing that she's doing, because she still is able to recreate that tone. A lot of singers are not able to do that as they get older, but she's able to recreate that tone, and she's sounding more like her younger self when she was about 28, 29, something like that. Yeah. Like, there was a little bit of dip in the volume of the vocals, a little bit in the pitch, but that is okay, you know. Doing a live performance, it doesn't have to be perfect, but she still does a great job. Like right here, also magical man. She does it in a more sing-song manner. Also, she's speaking a lot of lyrics, right? When you do it in an album, like in a studio, you have an opportunity to like stop, play, stop, play, stop. Like you can do that back and forth, but not here. Just not able to do that. She's not exactly able to do how she did it in the studio, but she still did a very good job. Like there's so many lyrics, and she sang it with a good breath control. Of course, her breath control has dramatically improved. Her pitch is also a lot on point. When you're having like a lot of crowd singing and in a live setting, sometimes it might be hard to stay on pitch. Her pitch is also very good, and of course her phrasing, and she's very intelligent of when to use her breath and how to use the phrasing and sing certain vowels differently so that it's easier to sing. That's smart on her part. Yeah. Row. She's enjoying. I love the day you kill me, but it didn't. A lot of lyrics, right? But she does a phenomenal job. Beautiful run. So that ends it, but I really enjoyed this live performance. She did a phenomenal job. She still was able to bring back that old tone. Her breathing is of course better, her pitch control, her onset, the way she attacks the notes, the way she ends the notes, and she's so comfortable in her skin. She's just so okay with being herself, right? And that is the most attractive quality of hers. When I see her live on stage, she's just so comfortable being in front of like 70,000 or whatever thousand people. It's just normal for her, and that is an amazing level to get to. It's very nerve-wracking. I remember my first few performance, there were only like 50 people in the crowd, but I was still like tense and nerve shaking, and like when I performed with a bigger crowd, still had a little bit of nerves. So, and because of that nerve, sometimes you have a little bit of tension and you're not able to sing as comfortably. But she did a phenomenal job. Her performance was great, pitch was on point, a little bit of struggle with breath, but it's okay. Like you're singing live, you cannot be perfect all the time. So that was great again. And her control of the guitar and her vocals is just so cool, and she feels so comfortable in her skin. She's enjoying this performance, and I really love the way she started with to that part. She sang it, so that was really cool. I would really love to hear that again. And she just knows like how much, or maybe it's so much of practice, right? You just build an ear for, okay, when I have to use a lot of air and when I don't have to use a lot of air, right? When you approach certain phrases, like gone, like gone, she's singing a lot lower. The lower notes are, of course, has improved a lot, but she knows where to sing gone with add a lot of air, or gone with a very little air. That was really cool to see that, and I really enjoyed that performance, and it was a really, really cool performance. I would really love to hear more of these. It's making me more excited to watch these reactions of hers. And like Lover gets a lot of hate, and especially this song and few other songs. I still kind of agree with the track order. Maybe track order on the album could be better. A couple of songs could have been removed from the album, some other songs could have added, but this album still is not a bad album. Like it has good songs, it has some really cool songs, and that phase of life, Taylor was more in her happy place, like joyous place. I'm having fun, this is who I am. And she always says like her albums are mostly like a snapshot of her life in that point of time and what energy she's feeling at that point of time. So Laura was more bubbly, more carefree, more joyous, and some people say it's very childish or immature. I think she was just having fun. It was one of her best times in her life. She felt like she found the love of her life, and she was just having fun, enjoying it, traveling. And unfortunately, due to pandemic, we never got this concert, but we were grateful to see that in Era's live, that she performed a lot of Lover songs. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. By the way, I've also attached a link to my free video course where I will go over all the fundamentals of singing. If you want to check it out, the link is in the description video series where I will go over all the fundamentals of singing. So if you guys want to get into singing, go ahead and check it out. And until then, wish you happy listening, happy singing, happy spreading this joy throughout the world, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have fun, take care.